Israel is gone on the killing spree yet again in the Middle East. This time around, Syria. The Syrian government headquarters was attacked a few days ago by Israel.
What? Is it the Syrian government headquarters was attacked, or what? The Syrian government headquarters was attacked? I think it is the Syrian defense headquarters that was attacked.
The Syrian government headquarters was attacked a few days ago by Israel.
Why do you argue? That's not true.
The target, the Syrian Defense Ministry headquarters.
قصف جديد مبنى هيئة الأركان خالص. قصف جديد يا شباب، قصف خطونا بسرعة بسرعة. بسرعة 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 بسرعة.
إذا استهداف مبنى هيئة الأركان بشكل كامل.
قصف ثاني.
5 missiles were used to destroy and attack the Syrian government headquarters for no reason. Israel claimed they were protecting the Druze people, but that is a lie. Let me tell you the real reason why Israel decided to attack the Syrian government headquarters. The pro-Israeli fighters, the pro-Israeli proxies on the ground in Syria were defeated by the Arabs. The Arabs came together, joined forces, and defeated the pro-Israeli forces on the ground. And Israel couldn't contend that. They couldn't accept that. They couldn't believe it. They were shocked. And there are videos flying around on social media with how the Arabs were humiliating some of the pro-Israeli fighters. I suppose you've seen some of those videos where they were shaving their beards, and I don't support that, but it is what it is. Most of them were caught and they were humiliated by the Arabs. They showed them how they were shaving their beards, shaving their hair and stuff like that. Israel could not contain that. That was the reason why they attacked the headquarters of the Syrian government. No other reason.
I think you must have listened to what the Big Shai said. Just listen to what the Syrian president said about what is the reason why the Israeli strike, so that you can know whether has it anything to do with the Israeli fighters who are the Jews, you know, whether they claim it's a lie. So just listen to it.
Open war with Israel at the expense of the Druze people, and their security is destabilizing Syria and the entire region. Between allowing the Druze leaders and sheiks to return to their homes and giving priority to the national interest over those who want to tarnish the reputation of the honorable people of the mountains.
Why is Israel suddenly striking the Syrian capital, Damascus? The answer lies around 100 kilometers from Damascus in a city called Suweda. It's also known as Suweda. Suweda is home to the Druze community. This is a religious minority in the region. The Druze faith emerged in the 11th century Egypt. It was an offshoot of Shia Islam. In terms of population, they are small, but they are strategically scattered all over West Asia. About 700,000 Druze live in Syria, mostly in the Suweda province. This time, the flashpoint started as a tribal issue. On Sunday, Bedouin gunmen abducted a Druze vegetable vendor. This was along the Damascus highway. The Bedouins are a nomadic Arab ethnic group. Now, in a tit-for-tat move, Druze fighters kidnapped Bedouins, and that led to street battles. Now, this rivalry between the Bedouins and the Druze is not new. In fact, it predates modern-day Syria. There are disputes over land and resources. Things have turned violent in the past as well. But this time, the conflict took a political turn, courtesy the new government in Syria. You may remember this. Last December, Bashar al-Assad was ousted from Syria. A new government took his place, in fact. It's now in place. It is led by this man, former Al-Qaeda terrorist and rebel commander Ahmad al-Shara. But the province of Suweda has largely governed itself. Local Druze militias established control. Of course, Damascus did not like that. So when this latest fight broke out, Syrian forces moved to Suweda. They said they just wanted to separate both sides. Initially, Druze leaders welcomed this intervention, but soon they began resisting. This led to intense clashes. Almost 500 people were killed. Now, where does Israel feature in all of this? Israel has a Druze population of around 150,000. Israel also has 22,000 Druze residents in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Most of them still identify as Syrians. So when the Syrian government moved into Sueda, Israel hit back with airstrikes. Yesterday, it stepped up the offensive by hitting Damascus. Prime Minister Netanyahu said it was to protect the Druze.
We have an obligation to maintain the southwestern region of Syria as a demilitarized zone bordering Israel. We will not allow a return to a situation where a second Lebanon is being established there, and we are also obligated to protect the Druze residents.
Agreed on a deal with Druze leaders, and a ceasefire is now in place. Syrian troops are withdrawing from Sueda.
Is that justified? Is that right? They claim they are protecting the Druze people, but that is a lie. You heard what Erdogan said. They are looking for every single opportunity to cause chaos in the Middle East.
Yeah, we understand that partiality when you are trying to analyze it and make it look like the Israelis do not have any right to protect the Druze people that has been killed by the government agencies, the military of the Syrian army. We understand that sentiment that the Syrian army killing about 500 of the Druze people and others are injured, But the same thing happens in Ukraine that you're backing. The Russian goes to do what? To go and protect the Russian-speaking people of the Crimea, the Donbass, and the Luhansk region in Ukraine. You are backing them, or you are being partial about it. Israel do not have the right to protect the Jews, but Russia have the right to protect its own Russian-speaking people in Ukraine. You can see how partial you are on your analysis.
Iran put them in check. Iran put them in their space. Now look what they're going around to do to other countries. And when Syria overthrown, is it Assad or what his name is? I knew Syria would never be the same. Syria is going to become the next Libya. And trust me.
Well, bro, you're funny though. You said that Iran successfully puts who in check. They actually try for Israel being able to kind of take out their military generals, destroy their military infrastructures, take care of their nuke dreaming and all that. Now you are coming back to tell me that too. Okay, I remember what really happened. Those AI simulated images, videos, we model them. Those are not nothing. You understand? Actually, Iran tried, but definitely I don't think they actually did the damages the way you've been bragging about. Why should be telling people about it? Had it been really scratches Israel like that? There are some hits. I actually understand that, but definitely it's not the way you're bragging about it. So stop telling me about how Iran put Israel on check. Israel is the only smallest country in the world that can hit Lebanon, puts Egypt on check, puts Syria down under their feet, and now getting married very soon for a humble wife, Iran. So how are you going to do about that? Will you attend the wedding? Oh man. And the pastor is going to be Donald Trump from America, So
this is just the beginning. But what do you guys think, especially in regard to what Erdogan said? Let me know your thoughts and how you feel in the comment section. And those of you that carry religion in your head, you believe everything Israel is doing is written by God. Israel are the children of God, the people of God, or whatever you guys call them. Don't come in my comment section and start crying. If you want to cry, go and cry to Erdogan. You saw the video I showed you from the start.
Yeah, I can listen to you and I understand your point. Nobody's going to cry because, last I checked, The Syria government that you're talking about, that they are failing, what happened? It was backed fully by who? Russia. Russia backed the Syrian government, Assad. And what happened? Nothing. They fell to the NATO country, Turkey. If you got no idea of what actually happened in that geopolitics, can I educate you? Because Turkey is the one that controls, destroy, and overpower Russian-backed Syrian government that was led by Al-Assad. That's what happened, clear, and they are now where? Running to Moscow. That is where they're hiding, That's where they're hiding. So you get to know that you have to understand that there is truth and there are lies. So putting out all this propaganda, trying to make it look as if, Russia is a big dog, while they are the underdog. We understand that shit. You can deceive your listeners, your followers the way you like, but not some of us who got to know what is happening in the Middle East.